No, I'm not forcing myself to not exist again. I love life and I want to live life as long as I can. What I'm talking about is how I'm able to find a way to stop worrying about this decade, the 2020s. I'm obviously never going to forget the pandemic for giving this decade a rough start, unless I choose to forget, I don't know. Ever since I was vaccinated, I continued to live a normal life, but I still had many worries. My reflections to myself is fine, but my reflections to what's happening to this world right now is bleak. It's been 4 months since the emergency of the pandemic is finally over. However, it's not going to last long because we still got some issues along the way. It just doesn't excuse the people that try to fearmonger against the pandemic for the dark side of the future of anything. However, I'm starting to feel that the rest of this year, or this decade, will have controversies that isn't commonly about the concerns of the pandemic. These controversies are now about whether or not society should keep traditional values or change for the future. This annoys me so much as I kept track into the post-pandemic news. I have noticed a trend of backlash that any kind of pop culture are going to be accused of being political. I could care less. I just really could. If you have the presentation, I don't care. But for the people that do care, their presentations, even their opinions or claiming it as facts, are over-exaggerated. They claim that modern culture is coming to an end. If I shouldn't care if things are becoming aware of the flaws of society, I will not in this case either. Now, for the people that are against the over-exaggerations, they presented another problem. People have proposed assertions that the future of societies should be based on traditional values, but it violates human rights and free thinking. It's good that these are reported. I still can't handle the exaggerated stupidity. And overall, either you're left or right, you should be able to notice that they're going to have their own flaws that they will not notice. So, how can I avoid any of these types of news? I shouldn't even be in YouTube or the internet for next year. I shouldn't do it just to have fun. I can still use it because I need to learn more about growing up and or some other personal things that isn't just for fun. But I shouldn't do it for too long. If I'm going to find comfort that pop culture shouldn't be affected by political reactions, I must not listen to new music, watch new films or shows, and of course read the news. I have heard that some people are doing great, made their best decisions to never use social media, and I wonder if I'm going to be one of them. I do have some challenges about doing nothing next year. Will it affect my relationships with my family? Not much if I only allow them to conversate with me without mentioning the news or anything new about pop culture. I would never truly isolate myself. And that's it. That is why I haven't made videos in a while, because I can't grasp my mind on the troubles of the 2020s decade. Another thing that's not official, and sounds off topic, but I'm just becoming self-aware to myself that I think my channel shouldn't even been called the Stop-Motionator. Because I searched my name and there was someone else already called the Stop-Motionator, and I'm not the real deal. because I don't create stop-motion films regularly. Don't expect me to be active next year. Consider it a 1-year break.